Happy Saturday. And it is December 6th, the 6th day of Advent. I still don't have my Bella Rose Advent box. Once I get that, I will start opening it, but not yet. I don't know when that will get here. It usually takes about a week, and I think the last time I checked the shipping, it said that it still hadn't been received by, the label was made, but it still hadn't been received. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I will give you an update now on what I have been doing since you saw me yesterday. I am wearing my eyeglass case. Yeah, I wore this to town and it worked out great. So I used the ribbon that had been used by So Let's Be Quilty in their holiday mystery bag box that they had wrapped my fabric in. So this decorative ribbon is now my lanyard. So I had these two things. I think I got these from Hobby Lobby. So these two were in the one package, so I used them together, and this comes right off easily like that. And this is what and it has this magnetic snap was in my stash. Here is the Renaissance ribbon, which I wrapped around like that. So this is what the back looks like. I sewed that onto there. I had made a mistake where I did the hole over here, so I did a zigzag stitch to like darn it, because I followed the instructions, but apparently the crosshairs should have been like the edge of this rather than in the center, I guess, where my anyway, I kind of think I know how to check it next time. So by putting the back and the front together like it, I'd be sewing it, and then folding this flap over and seeing where it goes, and then make the marks there. That's what I'll do the next time. I took my chamois cloth from for cleaning my eyeglasses, and that is in there, and it's nice and soft, and these glasses fit in here perfectly. I will show you. Yeah, I wore this in town, and it was very easy taking them on and off, sticking them in here when I didn't need them, having it wrapped there, hanging off my neck. So this is a win. So this is my test pair, and we'll see. I probably won't do anything more until I know when I go in January for my final eye exam what I'm actually going to be wearing. If it's going to be a taking on and taking off thing, or an all the time thing, or what for my glasses. The other thing I made was, this was this mini organizer, and it's got a metal frame. It's got a bend in it, and it said the bend was purposeful, and it's for stability. And I have the plastic frame one for a bigger one, and it keeps falling forward, whereas this seems to be standing upright. And it has this pin cushion with batting in it. I think if I made this again, I might take some walnuts, try and get some walnuts in there, and make so have a little bit of heftiness. But these are the glasses that I've been wearing if I'm just sitting at my desk to read stuff, because they see better, but I can't move around in them or they give me vertigo. So I got these at our local drugstore, CVS, and they're 2 times. These I got it on Amazon, and they're like, they have a clear lens up here, so I can wear them to walk. If I try walking with this, you could pick me off the floor, because I get vertigo really bad. Then it's gonna take a while. So this has I stuck my yo-yos in here to hold them, but this has an pin cushion here, an elastic here, and 3 deep. So this is a pen, and it goes down the whole length of that. So it's a pretty cute little mini organizer. So I have that sitting here next on my desk. So it's been holding my eyeglasses and little snippers that I just had next to my computer. So it's been very handy, actually. And I do sewing here, so the pin cushion will be nice. So I'll use that for now. So those are the 2 things. This and this are the 2 things that, oh, this is the back. This is the tag that came with the pattern. This and a piece of elastic came with the pattern. So, yeah. The kit. So this came with, this was a kit in the So Let's Be Quilty holiday box, and they actually gave me fabric and interfacing and batting to use for it. But I didn't use the fabric. I used the batting and the interfacing, but I didn't, theirs was red and I needed to have purple. So I changed it out. And this was all from my stash, making the eyeglass case. And the next thing I'm going to work on is I've been doing a little bit with, I had this kit. It just has the foam. It doesn't have fabric. So I went in my 10-inch stash and pulled fabrics for this. But I'm making the foam that they had included with the pattern is for the large trinket tray. So I'm going to make that. And this is my first, this is going to be my first test. This is going to be the front and the back. So I watched the video and I will be working on that. So I'm going to work on that, and I'm also going to work on the quilting of my jelly roll table runner. So those 2 things are my plan. This is the back side. This is the December UFO with Crazy Moose fabrics. This was the kit that I had put away for this month. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Let me know what you're working on. I hope you're having a great weekend. All right, bye.